Well, President Trump, you may remember, stood alongside Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. last year as they announced that taking Tylenol during pregnancy can be linked to autism. That claim caused confusion, had many questioning. Well, now a review of 43 studies focused on the risk is complete, and we have some answers. And joining us live this noon is CBS News medical contributor Dr. Celine Gounder. So good to see you, Dr. Gounder. Thank you for joining us. And you have, I know, what some are calling the very best evidence to date on this correlation or non-correlation. Tell us about a new study cited in The Lancet that says there is no link between autism and Tylenol. What did they find?
Denise, this is the most comprehensive and methodologically rigorous review we have so far. So, as you mentioned, the researchers analyzed over 40 studies from around the world, and when they focused on the strongest designs, so the highest quality studies, especially sibling comparison studies, they found no evidence that taking acetaminophen or Tylenol during pregnancy causes autism, ADHD, or intellectual disability in the baby.
All right, you mentioned sibling comparison studies. What exactly is that and why are they important?
So this is really important because it gets at the biggest source of confusion in earlier studies. Genetics are by far the biggest risk factor for autism. And by comparing siblings where in one pregnancy mom took Tylenol, in another pregnancy she did not, you're automatically controlling for shared genetics as well as other factors like the home environment or socioeconomics. And so when researchers did that here, they saw the associations seen in earlier studies disappear, which means that those associations were actually related to genetics or some of those other factors.
Ah, that's very interesting. All right, so once again, no correlation found. So pregnant women out there, what do they take away from the conclusion of these studies?
So this study reinforces existing guidance from groups like the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. Acetaminophen remains the first-line option for pain or fever during pregnancy, taken, of course, as directed. Medications like ibuprofen and aspirin are not the first line. There are risks to those medications to the fetus in terms of development of the heart and kidneys. And so this study is really about reassurance. The best available evidence says that Tylenol taken during pregnancy is not causing autism or ADHD. If you're pregnant, you should feel safe taking Tylenol during pregnancy. And if you took Tylenol while pregnant, you should not feel bad about that. You did nothing wrong.
Very clear. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Gounder. We appreciate it.